When you guys see this video, it's already happened. So I am selling my house. My house is getting sold. And I really want to talk to you guys about why I'm selling my house, kind of get into it a little bit. And yeah. Hey you guys, it's your girl Jasmine, also known as Chocolate Minnie, and I'm so excited because this YouTube video, I'm going to be giving you guys an update into my life. But before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe and click that notification bell at the top so you guys will be notified when I drop new content. Also, make sure you guys give a thumbs up and comment and share this video. So I want to start being more open with you guys, talking to you guys about my life. I know sometimes like on social media, things can always look super perfect. And that's not really always the case. It's just, you know, I do have a brand and I have to maintain that brand. But I'm so glad that you guys are tuning into my YouTube videos because now I can give you guys the tea and the scoop about my life and just get a little more personal here. So by the time you guys see this video, everything that I'm talking about would have already happened. I don't like to put stuff out there until it's done. I don't want like negative bitches like plotting in their head and hoping things don't work out. I know I'm crazy, but I really don't like to say too much about something until it actually happens. So when you guys see this video, it's already happened. So I am selling my house. My house is getting sold. And I really want to talk to you guys about why I'm selling my house, kind of get into it a little bit. And yeah, so that is the news. My house is listed for sale. It is under contract, and we've been under contract for about 3 weeks now. So the house will technically close May 11th. So that's in about 2 weeks from now. So a little backstory. I feel a little emotional. I can't even sit here and lie to you guys. I do feel a little emotional, and I hate emotions in business. Like, emotions is over here, business transactions are over here. And I'm pretty notorious for keeping my emotions out of transactions. This one, however, it has touched me a little bit. I love my house. I built this house about 3 years ago, so it's pretty much how I wanted it when it was built. But my mind is already on to like the biggest house ever. So, you know, I understand why I'm selling my house, and I'm gonna get into that with you guys, but it's still kind of bittersweet because this is my first house. It's about 3,400 square feet. It has 3.5 bathrooms, 3 floors, and 4 bedrooms. My kitchen, if you guys follow me on Instagram and Facebook, I know you guys have seen my kitchen. I love my kitchen. I do wish I had white cabinets, but I do have the dark brown cabinets. It has a beautiful double oven, which I've never really used the bottom oven, but it does have 2 ovens, okay? There are 2 ovens in this house. So that's just a brief description of my house, and it sits on 1/2 acre, which the way they're building houses now is really, really rare. Like, that's not normal. Most of the time, a house when it's being built is like on 1/3 of an acre, if that. So it definitely has a lot of yard space. So why am I selling my house? Okay, so there's a couple of reasons why I'm selling my house. So I've kind of been bouncing back and forth with the idea for about a year now as to whether or not to sell, especially after COVID. I know you guys have heard on the news how hot the housing market is. So I've definitely been kind of keeping in touch with my agent, asking, well, how much does she think we can get? How much does she think we can get? Blah, blah, blah. So in December, when I asked her how much she thought we could get, she said she thinks we could get $425. So to put it into perspective, if we sold the house for $425, after realtors are paid and a couple of inspection, fixes, things like that, I would have gotten $100,000 profit. And that's after paying the mortgage off. So I would have gotten $100,000 in my pocket. But after like doing the math and thinking about, okay, well, I still need a place to go. Rent prices are still high. I'm still trying to take my business to the next level. $100,000 wasn't really enough anymore. So it was like, you know what? I'm just going to stay here and thug it out and figure out how I'm going to get my business to the next level another way, right? So then I was watching the news, and this was in February, and they said housing prices jumped again. So then I'm like, okay, well, how much money do I need after realtors are paid to really get my business to the next level, pay off some credit cards, and pay off my rent for the next year? What do I really need? So I added it up, and I figured I needed $150,000 after all the fees, okay? $150,000 after everything in my pockets. Okay, in my pocket, that's what I needed. So spoke to my realtor again. We did the math. We looked at other houses in my neighborhood that sold, and she said she thinks that we could get $490,000 for the house, $490,000. So I listed it, and within a matter of a day and a half, my house went from for sale to under contract. And I took the first offer, the very first offer. They offered me what I asked for. They didn't ask for closing costs. So I took it. And so now the house is under contract. We did they did the inspection. We're waiting for the appraisal to come back, which I'm sure it will appraise. And then I will be on my way to an apartment. So I'm excited because of how passionate I am about getting this business to the next level. I've been an entrepreneur for about 2 years now, so I know what it really, really takes. I have somebody that is going to be mentoring me, that I'm going to be paying for mentorship. So I really think this is the best fit for me. I just didn't really want to talk about it until it actually happened. So it's happening. I'm only in this house for about 2 more weeks, and then I am moving on to an apartment. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't live in a popping city where, the downtown area is super dope, and I don't live in that kind of area, okay? So it was very challenging for me to find an apartment that fit my needs. So because I'm a content creator, it's really, really important to me and my business that my new space is very photographically appealing, okay? I know it can sound crazy when I explain to some people, like my mom thinks I've completely lost my mind, okay? She doesn't really understand why I'm selling it, but she also is not an entrepreneur. So I still have to learn who to take advice from and what I'm taking from them. You know what I mean? Like if I was a parent, if I was a mother, then I could definitely take advice from my mom about parenting because she's raised me and my brother, so she knows how to be a parent, okay? But when it comes to entrepreneurship and finances, those aren't really her strong points, so I can't really take that information that she gives me. I'll listen, but I can't really follow it, you know what I mean? So I'm excited. So, okay, back to the apartment. What do I need? So I need a kitchen with white cabinets. I need a kitchen with a kitchen island because I make a lot of content in the kitchen. So I need to make sure that where I prop my tripod and my ring light and stuff, I need to make sure all of that's going to look nice. I also need a walk-in shower in the master because I also do a lot of shower content in my OnlyFans, on my OnlyFans page. So transitioning from a walk-in shower, which I have now in my house, to a shower with the shower curtain. I know that can sound crazy to some people, but that's just what it is. So it was very challenging for me to find an apartment that met all of those needs. On top of that, I needed a lot of natural light for my pictures, my TikToks, my YouTube videos, things like that. So I finally found the apartment. So I'm gonna really give you guys some of my business. So my mortgage ranged between $2,200 and $2,300 a month, depending on how much was in escrow and all that good stuff, taxes. So I was paying about $2,300 a month in my mortgage towards the end. Now getting my apartment, I'll be paying $2,700 a month, plus lights, water, internet. But I will say that even though the rent is gonna be higher in my apartment than it is in my house, it's still actually cheaper. It's cheaper, and I'm gonna explain. So I don't know what's going on with my water bill, but my water bill has mysteriously gone from about $100 a month to about $300 a month. So in one billing cycle, because they bill you for 2 months, my bill is about $600 or so dollars. I don't really know. So we have people come out, there's no leak. I don't really know what the problem is, but the water bill is $600, okay? Then my light bill is about $300. So right there between water and lights, I'm paying about $900 a month, okay? So I don't have cable, I only have internet, and I have a Fire Stick, I stream and all that stuff. So honestly, it's cheaper. Plus, my cleaning people, when they come, they're charging me $250 to clean. My apartment, they'll only be charging me $125, which is great. And what was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, the yard. So I pay somebody to cut my yard and keep my yard nice and clean and pretty, green grass, stuff like that. I pay for all of that stuff. So it can get really expensive having a house. And at this point in my life, I'm only focused on my business. If it's not about my business, I really don't give a fuck. So it's honestly the best decision for me. On top of that, I've learned so much about investing. So now I have this large amount of money that I can really invest into an IRA, put some more money in the stock market, and really take my investment portfolio to the next level, which is something that would have taken me a lot longer to do, because literally everything that I make from my OnlyFans and my other platforms, I am reinvesting all of it. Like, it's all going back into my business. Like, I'm really trying to grow and expand. So having this large amount of money is really exciting for me. Another thing that I'm going to be doing, and I'm gonna walk you guys along the way, but this is just an update video to let y'all know what's going on, what's coming, things like that. I plan on getting some cosmetic surgery. I've already made up my mind about it. I know some people are like, oh, you don't need it or whatever. I feel like I need it. I've wanted it for a while. Well, for years. So now I'll finally be able to put a large amount of money into that. I plan on getting a breast lift and a breast augmentation. I plan on getting some 360 lipo. I plan on getting some arm lipo. And I wanna get some lipo in my thighs, but we gotta see how much all that's gonna cost. The budget is $25,000. That's the budget. So I'm not going to Miami. I have posted a while ago that I was gonna go to Miami. I didn't really like the vibe. Like, you don't really get to talk to the doctor beforehand. They're doing like 5 and 6 surgeries a day. So I was like, you know what? I'll just stay in my area, pay a little bit more, but at least, you know, I'll be able to build a little bit of a relationship with my surgeon before the actual surgery. So I just will feel safer, if that makes sense. I know lots of women go down there and do it, and it's totally fine. Like, I was right there with y'all. Like, I was going to Miami too. So I'm not anti-Miami or any of that. It's just for me and where I'm at right now in life, I just want to stay here. And then my living stuff is here, so I can literally come home after surgery. I don't want to be in a hotel for a week or whatever and then have to fly. I just want to be home. So that's what I'm doing. That's what's going on. I made my mind up about that. My consultation for my surgery is next week, actually, and I will be bringing y'all with me. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. So it's been a struggle, like having to still maintain my businesses and make content, but also pack, throw stuff away. I was able to get through the garage the other day. It was so much shit. that I threw away. So much shit. Just throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away. I'm pretty much throwing away almost everything in this house. I'm gonna get some new furniture. I gave myself a budget of $5,000 to furnish my entire apartment. So I think I can do it. I've looked at some stuff. So that's what's going on. I am emotional because, like I said, this is my first house, okay? And so I've definitely built some attachment to it. Another reason I'm looking to sell is because I talked to you guys about building my investment portfolio and things like that. And I really think there's gonna be a crash next year in 2023, maybe even to 2024. So I'll be prepared for that, to buy up a lot of stuff. So those are just the plans that I have. I am excited about this venture. I'm not gonna lie. Nervous, but excited. So I read somewhere that the more uncomfortable you are, the better the outcome. So I'm very uncomfortable right now. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm pretty uncomfortable. So I know for a fact there's gonna be something really good in my future. So I don't know, like, that's just what's been going on with me, you guys. So I've been pretty stressed out. I have been a little restless. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been able to sleep too much these past few weeks. Selling a house it's pretty stressful. Buying a house is stressful too, don't get me wrong. When I built this house, I was stressed. But selling my house is also stressful. So yeah, that's where I'm at. But I'll keep you guys updated. And like I said, everything that's coming, I'm documenting. I'm taking y'all with me so y'all will get to see. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next YouTube video. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow me on all of my platforms. And my website is done. So my website link is below. Definitely tap on that. All of my platforms, the link is there. And then also make sure you guys sign up for my email list. By signing up, you'll get access to content that is not on any other platform. It's only on my personal website. So push your email in, get access to that. Also make sure you guys subscribe to my VIP OnlyFans page, which is also free. So I will see you guys in my next YouTube video.